last Super Bowl was played right here.
Please don't tell me it was a classic.
Classic game. 80,000 people on their feet. Seconds left on the clock. So Hubie throws a Hail Mary. Touchdown! 166, back online. 60 years ago, Earth was attacked. We won the war, but they destroyed half the planet. Everyone's been evacuated. Nothing human remains. We're here for drone repair with a mop-up crew. This is Jack Harper. I'm good to go.
2 more weeks, Jack, and we can finally leave and join the others. Don't take any chances.
Watching you, Jack. You're curious. What are you looking for in those books? Do they bring back old memories?
We have an unidentified impact.
Don't ask too many questions.
They are human.
This is ordering you to return to tower.
Jack.
How do you know my name?
They're firing on survivors. Stand there!
What have you done?
I can't protect you.
They won't stop till they find me.
If you're looking for the truth, that's where you'll find it.
You need to know what happened.
What aren't you telling me? Who are you?
Jack, mission is ordering you to stand down.
I'm not gonna do that. This is the only way.
Expects a trailer to come out late Saturday night, but here we are as Oblivion has just hit the internet, and I wanted to share my thoughts and put it up for you guys, so I'm filming this from home. You know what? I think that Oblivion looks good to me. Tickets sold. I mean, it doesn't look like the most amazing movie ever made, but it looks really good, very promising to me. As some of you know who've seen the video of my, top 10 picks of the original films coming out next year, 2013, Oblivion was one of them because I really liked the pairing of Tom Cruise and the director of Tron Legacy. And also I was delighted to see Morgan Freeman is also in that mix. So I really think that movie's going to certainly reach at least a certain level of quality, which is why I'm going to go. And I also, the director from Tron Legacy, I felt he was going to deliver great visuals, and it looks like he is delivering great visuals. This is going to be an IMAX, so I'm excited to see it. But when I was watching it, speaking of great visuals and the setup and the way it was, this really reminded me of like the live action-adventure version of WALL-E. You have this lone person, this lone entity on a desolate, ravaged Earth, and he's basking in the glow of nostalgia of the way Earth used to be, and that's just like WALL-E. And who better to play this than the human robot himself, Tom Cruise? He's had so many problems personally, but I think that one of the most impressive things about him is that he just continues to be such a professional. I remember seeing Valkyrie right after the whole Katie Holmes first blow up, and I was like, even though that movie's not fantastic, and I have a big problem with the fact that nobody uses the correct accent, it's still pretty good, and I think Tom Cruise really delivered there. He did a great job, he did what he needed to do, and it looks like he's going to do that here. I have faith that he's going to do a nice job. The only problem, why I said this didn't totally blow me away, was that I feel like it looks like the story is already falling apart in the trailer, which makes me a little nervous, and of course, as we know, that happened in Tron Legacy as well. The story really just did not hold up. It fell apart in the third act. So maybe Kosinski, the director, is just not a story guy, but he's got to fix that. You can't just not be a story guy since you're telling stories here. It's not all visuals. But I still have some faith. I would still go to see this. Also, I really like the set design and the way everything looks. I like the visual choices. I like, we were all talking last week about Star Trek and the fact that it looks so dark. and we didn't like, a lot of us didn't like that choice, because I loved 2009 Star Trek because it was so bright and airy. One of you actually said it looks like the Apple Store, but I love the Apple Store. A lot of people like the Apple Store. That's why the Apple Store does so well. It's fun to be in there, and this also has a kind of Apple Store feel, and I think that's nice. I think Hollywood's been going a little too dark lately with their future sci-fi, and that's not great. Also, one other thing I want to point out, it's interesting, this is not the only movie to come out in 2013. It's about a desolate Earth with a lone human scouring the planet. We're also going to have After Earth, the M. Night Shyamalan, Will Smith, Jaden Smith film. But this looks good. So Oblivion looks good to me. I'll be seeing it. I like a lot of qualities about it. The only thing that I'm worried about is the story. I'll see it in IMAX. But what do you think? You know, I don't know if Tom Cruise is really that much of a box office draw anymore. He did do well with Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, which seemed to be a bit of a comeback for him, but let's not forget that a big part of that was everyone's excitement over seeing what Brad Bird would do in the live action arena, and he didn't disappoint. But I actually, you know, come to think of it, I think Mission Impossible also fell a bit apart in the story. So Tom Cruise has got to nip that in the butt. But this looks fun. It looks great visuals. IMAX, I'm going to see it. What do you think? Be sure to write your thoughts down below. Does it remind you of WALL-E? And as always, thank you for coming to be on the trailer, not just for the latest trailers, but these quick snapshot reviews. Thanks for watching.